5 SEO tips for website owners coming up next. Hey, what's up guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Now, the tips that I'm going to share with you are basic foundations for SEO. These are actually recommendations from Neil Patel. If you're not familiar with Neil Patel, he's a best-selling author. It's an online entrepreneur it's pretty knowledgeable in this topic. You can check out his website. Today, I want to share these tips but in a different way. Instead of a talking head just spitting out percentages, let me actually share my screen. So before starting, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to create presence on social media, YouTube, and blogging. Just remember that once that you click the subscribe button, also click this bell button so you don't miss the notifications. Just make sure to check that box and you're set. All right, let's go to the 5 tips. Tip number 1, ensure your CMS is ready to roll. The content management system that we're focusing on is WordPress, and basically one of the must-have plugins that you don't want to miss out is Yoast SEO, and is considered one of the most comprehensive search engine optimization software available, so it's definitely a must-have. And let me show you real quick what Yoast will do for you. Okay, right now we are on the admin dashboard of my blog, millennialbreed.com, a small commercial right there. So if let's take a look to an actual post, my latest post, so you see what kind of insights you can get from Yoast. All right, we're looking at one of my latest posts, and for starters, you get this indicator, right? It kind of tells you overall what's the rating for your SEO post if it's well optimized. There are a few more indicators on screen, such as readability. It will let you know if your article is structured in a good way, so it's easy to read. SEO, it's similar to the one that I think it's the same one that it's right here, but it tells you how optimized is your post. It takes into consideration if you're using several times, right, a keyword that you are picking up to rank. In this case, I'm not doing a very good job on that, but yeah, it's just nice to have those insights right out from scratch. So one other thing, if we scroll down to the bottom, there is another Yoast SEO section where you can check well, the keyword that you're using. That just try to use a keyword that it's completely related to your topic that you're talking about. Another thing is that this snippet preview, it shows you how Google is going to show that specific post in the search result. So you can modify it to show, I don't know, whatever text you want to highlight or a part of the article. And this analysis is also a really good way to optimize your post overall. So it's a very good tool, definitely. This is the free version. I'm not using the premium one. I know that the premium one has a little bit more capabilities, but yeah, it's a must-have. That's the tip number 1. And to install it is really easy. Just go to the plugin screen, click on Add New, search for Yoast SEO, and you'll be. Let me try to find it. Yoast. I have it installed already, but yeah, I think this is the easiest way for me at least to install it. And yeah, it is active right now, but for you, it will show install now. So you just click on that, and once that it's installed, you can activate it from there, and you'll be good to go. Tip number 2 is install Google Analytics. That's the first thing, or probably the second thing after installing Yoast SEO, that you want to do once that you have your WordPress site up and running. And this is because this will give you tons of insights in terms of what's working on your website, right? Like what are the pages that people are spending the most time, and what are the posts that have more engagement. Basically, these insights will help you to improve and to have a better understanding how the audience that is coming into your site is behaving, and what are the points that you can refine in terms of the experience. So this is definitely a must-have. Installing Google Analytics, and that's pretty quick. Just you can sign up for free, and as soon as you sign up for an account, they will give you a tracking ID. Once that you have that tracking ID, after you create your account, or probably you already have a Google account, so it will be faster. Once that you have that Google Analytics tracking ID, just install the plugin for Google Analytics the same way we downloaded Yoast. You just search Google Analytics, right? Um, my recommendation is that just search for the one that has the most compatibility and have a good rating. There are different variations of flavor of Google Analytics, but once that you have installed that, in my case, it shows up right here on the left navigation. Where is it? Shows up right here on settings, Google Analytics. So let me go ahead and click right away, and you'll find that tracking code. This is where you will enter your own tracking code that will allow Google to start tracking the activity on your website. So that's the tip number 2. All right, the tip number 3 is add your website to Google Search Console or Bing Webmaster tools. Um, Sometimes we forget that Google is not the only search engine out there. Bing is also another powerful search engine. So these two tools actually will give. These are dashboards that will give you good insights in terms of if your site is doing good, if it's being indexed correctly, if it's being crawled by this search engine, and that's definitely something that you want to do right out of the bath. So the nice thing is that Yoast SEO will also help you with the configuration of these webmaster tools. I think Google Search Console was called before Google Webmaster. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys are. But just go to the SE once that you have installed Yoast, just go to that menu and click on the Webmaster Tools, and you'll find these three checkboxes. If you want to also go ahead and install Yandex Webmaster Tool, I have no idea what that is. I haven't used that, but the process is not complicated at all. Just click here the links on each one of the Webmaster tools, and eventually during the creation of that account, you will get an ID that you have to paste right here, which is what I did already. And for Google Search Console, the same, so they can start connecting to your site. So do that, and you'll be set as well. All right, tip number 4 is make your site responsive. And don't feel overwhelmed by a responsive term, but basically is make sure that your site is it's mobile friendly. As you know, Google is making great emphasis on mobile website. Actually, they are planning to release the Google mobile update, which basically what's going to do is prioritize mobile responsive sites over desktops one. So that's definitely a reason why you need to now make sure that your website is responsive. That is also a structure or designed to render in a smartphone or whatever other mobile device. If you want to make, well, the good thing is that there is a lot of themes that are prepared, a lot of WordPress themes that are already pre-configured to work on mobile devices that are already responsive. But yeah, it's basically if you're not sure if your theme is responsive, you can just go ahead and click F12 on a Windows PC. I don't know if what's the command for a Mac PC. I guess command. I don't know, but just it will open a debugger. Just click this icon to toggle to the device toolbar, and if it's mobile friendly, it will show a format kind of like this one. If it looks all scrambled, chances are that it is not responsive. So just look for another theme that it says explicitly that it's responsive, and if you can see reviews and feedback for that specific WordPress theme, that will help you a ton. So definitely something to check out. Make sure it's responsive, and this is a good way that you can use to check how the experience will be on mobile. And the last tip is, so before starting, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel for more videos on how to create presence on social media, YouTube, and blogging. Just remember that once that you click the subscribe button, also click this bell button so you don't miss the notifications. Just make sure to check that box and you're set. All right, let's go to the 5 tips. You don't have broken links. If you don't know how to check that, there is a tool that actually I found today that is called Zenus Link Sleuth. So I'll put the link in the description of the video, but it's a really it's a free tool that you can download, and basically what you can do is to scan your website. Just This is the tool. So just open it up, and I already scanned my website, so I noticed there were a few problems that I need to take care. But just go to File, check URL, and put your whole URL, like HTTPS, I don't know, the colons, and whatever it's the full URL in your case, and just click OK, and it will start running the checks automatically on all the related sites, on all your hierarchy, and whatever it shows red, it's the things that you need to take care. So it's definitely a very useful tool. So make sure you don't have a huge amount of broken links, and at least make sure that you're linking your content properly on your blog, because that's a big deal for search engines when they're crawling your website. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video as I enjoyed recording it outside in a different setting with this beautiful weather. It's not even sunny today. It's a little bit overcast and it's fresh. It's just nice. Remember to subscribe and activate the notifications, because that way you will get the messages every time I'm posting new videos. Question for you: what are the current SEO strategies that you're applying on your website? Let me know. Comment below, and talk to you next week. Take care. Bye.